Hark, ye lords and ladies, prepare ye for the third round of the motorized tournaments betwixt the wee kin and the dolls. This time, the lists are set within the desolate wastes, a scorching inferno that shall test not only the skill of the charioteers, but the very endurance of each mighty steed. Sand, colossal stones, and a heat that doth melt the very ground. The conditions of the wasteland push the engines to their utmost, transforming each circuit into a struggle for mechanical survival. No longer shall we suffer this disgrace. 2 rounds passed and still we lag behind. I demand spirit, I demand greater effort, and for this a change of charioteers shall be made. No more idleness. The Korean doll. Our lead is not assured. The setback of the last round hath taught us no margin for error. Yet the extreme conditions favor us as much as they exhaust our foes. Caution shall be our greatest weapon. The turning of the tide is now. We vanquished the second round and the wee kin showed no proper rally. Our aim to set the dolls in their rightful place, to defeat the Korean doll. The setting for this third trial is fearsome. A winding path full of nature's snares and the hellish heat. A potent spice added to this fierce contest betwixt the charioteers. The wee kin know not to dally. The squirrel takes command of the Lancer 1600 GT, aware of the perils. He may not push too hard, yet he may not slacken. Driving with precision, he sets a reasonable time. The gauntlet is cast for his rivals. Watch closely, the Korean doll enters the lists with her Ford Escort Mark II. Mastery, yes, but with the caution that the treacherous sands demand. Her time, a mere fraction slower than the squirrel's. Second place. Much have I heard of this very track. Let me try. The boldness of the red and white doll. In the fabled Jaguar E-Type, she ventures forth upon the sands of the wasteland. Driving with ease, she doth surprise, surpassing the doll's time and setting herself behind only the squirrel, the dollkin ascending. Fury blinds the doll's leader. Demoted, she heeds not the perils and takes the helm, but arrogance takes its toll. A jutting rock, a mighty thud, and the damaged suspension dooms her time. A true disaster. With the dolls in dire straits, the dollkin play their final gambit. The blue and white doll in the Jaguar E-Type enters the lists. Impeccable driving. The threat to the wee kin is real. The rally of the wee kin is swift. The kitten takes the helm of the Lancer ready for the fray. The duel doth rage. The 2 charioteers push their steeds to the utmost. A fierce battle for the foremost position. The onlookers are on their feet. And thus ends the trial. The wee kin make peace with victory, rising in the standings, now led by the dollkin. But the second defeat of the dolls doth cast them low in the general tally, plummeting to the 3rd position, which greatly displeased the high command of the dolls, at their very base. At the close of that eve, the South American doll was led to the base, to receive a formal admonition from the doll's leader, the North American doll, and to be dismissed from her office as chief of the racing company.